Alright, so we are getting ready for the knit a pair of DK socks in a day challenge. Hello, my name is Emily Crow from Crochet Creations. Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to Vlogmas. I've done this challenge in the past where I tried to knit a full pair of DK weight socks for myself in a day. I did this for the autumn equinox last year. I got the autumn equinox sock set from Dying Wishes Yarn Co. and it was a really fun challenge. I definitely fell short, but I'm gonna do things a little different this year. I have less on my plate going on today, and so hopefully I can conquer this challenge. I've even made myself a schedule to keep myself on task today, and I don't have anything else really that I need to do. I do have a work meeting in just a couple of minutes, but I can be knitting while I do that. So I already wound up my yarn. I'm using Desert Vista Dye Works in the color Holiday Stripes Thin, I think it's called. And I'm going to be using just an undyed mini as like the heel is my plan. I'm going to get this all set up. We're gonna cast it on and then I'm gonna be knitting on this during my meeting. I have a plan. I wanna finish the cuff by 9 a.m. and it is almost 8:30 right now. So I'm running a little bit behind, but I've gotten my breakfast. I'm ready to hunker down for a meeting. So we shall see how long it takes. I'm just doing a basic vanilla sock and I'll be checking in with you and trying to get the first sock I want to get done by 3 p.m. I think I can definitely do that. Let's hop right into it. Right, so my meeting is done. It was just a quick like 1 hour meeting online and I have my cuff done and maybe like 10 rounds of my leg. So I'm making good progress. I'm going faster than I thought I would on the leg specifically. My goal is to, by 11 a.m. finish the leg for the Desert Vista Dye Works monthly sock club, of which these are my final entry for the year. I need to have at least 3 inches for the cuff and the leg before I do the heel. I don't know, I'm probably at like 2.5 inches now. I don't have to go too much farther, but for like the size and length that I want, I think I'll probably finish this red stripe, knit a white stripe, and then knit a green stripe, and then I'll move on to the heel, I think. So I'm almost halfway through the leg portion that I want to do, which is great. Making great time. I think that I'm going to go get myself a little treat. We have a lot of soda bars here in Utah, just like even drive-thrus that you go in and you can order a drink and like add-ins and stuff. So I might go and grab myself a little drink treat and then hunker down on the couch and watch some Vlogmas because I have a lot to catch up on because I've been really busy recently. Work has been a lot. I think that's the plan. I've got my drink now. I ordered, it's called the Lover. They had it over the summer at So Delicious and it's like water and half and like raspberry and something. I can't quite remember, but it was good and I didn't really need the caffeine. So I just got something tasty. Hi, Alfred. Oh my gosh, you got the zoomies this morning. And I've got my project and we're going to hunker down in front of some Vlogmas. I'm gonna start with Nitty Netty because I'm almost caught up on hers. And then we'll see who I hit up next. almost 11:30 and we're making great time. I just finished my gusset on my sock. Ta-da! Yay! So you'll notice I use 9-inch circulars for the bulk of my sock up until this point. I cast on with my magic loop needles just because I find it easier to cast on with more needle space. And then I switched over to my 9-inch circulars. I knit the leg and the cuff and the leg like that. And then I switched to my magic loop again for the heel just because as I'm adding stitches and doing this heel flap, for me it's easier to have, again, more needle space. But now I finished my gusset. Yay! I am ready to switch back to my 9-inch circulars. I have to find them. I think I left them upstairs. Cruising along, doing great. I'm really excited. These are looking amazing. Very Christmassy. I'm just gonna go round and around and around and hopefully it'll go pretty fast. I should also grab a stitch marker so I can keep track of where my beginning of round is. Just have at it a little bit more. I think I'm gonna take a break. When I do my lunch, I might like exercise a little bit, get my body moving a little bit. Maybe I'll go run a quick errand, not sure, but I have a little bit more time before I wanna do that. So I'm gonna try to get some more progress done on this foot. Just a couple minutes left in my video and then I'm going to start having some lunch and I'm getting really close. I usually try to start my socks right around there. So yeah, maybe finish my red stripe and then see where I'm at and getting close. All right, so I ate some lunch, so I'm well fed now. I've gone to the bathroom, I've taken care of myself. I was thinking I would take a break now to like bike or something, just to do something different, maybe go on a walk outside, but I'm ready for the toe. So I think I'm just gonna get this toe done, try on the sock, and then maybe I'll cast on the second sock and then I'll take that sock to the bike maybe. I feel like I need some sunlight and fresh air, but like I really wanna get ahead on this project because I'll have to pick up my daughter from daycare, we'll have dinner, we'll have family time. So I'll have less time the second half of the day, realistically, to work on this. No matter what, I'm going to be finishing the toe and then starting the next sock. So then I can at least get some movement in. I'll be able to knit while I'm on the bike. So I think that's the plan for right now. And then maybe if I'm feeling really good, I can get some sunlight later on in the day. Yeah, I think that's the plan. On my bike, I've got my new cast on cuff we're gonna go at, and ooh, now I can't remember. I think I had 15 rounds in the cuff. I should check my other sock before I get started, but normally I have a book and I prop it up there, or if I have my Kindle I can put it there, and then it's really easy to knit and bike and Kindle at the same time. But I do not currently have a book on my Kindle that I'm reading, and so I'm using physical books, and it's just too much to manage between like yarn and a physical book. So I'm just going to be watching some YouTube, see how far I get on here. I'm excited. I'm making great progress and I get to have some movement in my day right now. And the sun is shining really brightly through the window, so that's also making me feel good. Okay, so I got some exercise in, feeling good, moving my body, and I finished the cuff and I just transferred over to the 9-inch circulars and it hit me like a brick wall. I do not want to knit right now. I'm actually getting pretty close to finishing the third Murderbot book, and so I think I'd rather do that. Or like go do errands outside. I don't know. I just want to do anything but work on this, but I really do need to spend some time working on this in order to like keep up. Though I am ahead of schedule. It is 2 o'clock on the dot, and I already have a cuff done on my second sock. So I am like 2 hours ahead of my schedule that I set out. Though, like I said, I'm gonna have to pick up my daughter from daycare later and we'll have dinner, family time, things like that. So there's not like an excess of time the second half of the day. So I really think I should just try to power through, do a couple more hours on this, and then maybe I'll go get my daughter a little early from daycare, go run our errand that I want to do today. But even if I don't want to knit, the challenges to knit today, so I gotta keep going. I made an oopsie, so you'll see. I fixed it by now, but I'll have extra ends to weave in, which is a bummer. I was working on my heel, and then I cut my yarn after my heel flap before I did my heel turn, so I've got extra ends to deal with. That's a later me problem. But now I'm starting the gusset on my second sock. I'm making great time. Okay, breaking news. I am on the toe of my second sock and it's still daylight. Yay! So I just pounded through the foot on this. And I feel better now. Look, I'm on the toe. I did the very first round of the toe. So it is about 4:30, 4:40 right now. I have plenty of time. Right now, I need to go get my daughter from daycare and I need to go pick something up from Home Depot that I ordered for my husband for Christmas. So I feel good about doing that and then spending time with my daughter, making dinner, doing family things, because I can easily finish this off tonight. I also went back and I watched a little bit of my video from last year where I tried to knit a pair of DK socks in a day, and I used the autumnal equinox box for my friend Sarah of Dying Wishes Yarn Co, and I did not even finish one sock that day, and things were really busy. We were gearing up for a trip. I had my toddler at home with me, so things looked very different that day, but I'm just so proud of myself. I've gotten like way farther than I even got last time I did this challenge. So I think it's totally possible to do 2 DK socks in a day. And the challenge isn't over yet, but I'm feeling really good about this. And I'm gonna take a little break from this so I can be a mom and be a wife and enjoy doing things with my family. And then I'll check in with you when I'm sitting down to finish this off. I just weaved in one end. I was thinking about maybe just being done. I should just weave in my ends now, but I have the pair finished. So I'm gonna weave in my ends because it's not quite bedtime yet, and then I'm going to do my little outro when I'm done weaving in all my ends. I did it, yay! All right, it's official, and I have completed this challenge to knit a pair of DK weight socks in a day. I cast on at about 8:20 or so this morning, and I finished weaving in my ends, let's say by like 8:10 maybe. I've been kind of puttering around and taking care of things when my phone was charging, but it's done. It's so exciting. I don't think I'm gonna block them tonight because I don't want to bother having to like time things and pay attention, especially with all this white or this undyed striping. I don't want it to bleed as much, so I'll have to keep an eye on it. I don't really want to do that tonight, so I'm gonna call this a win. I could block them if I wanted to, but I'll do that another day when I can pay more attention, because right now I am tired and I am ready for bed. Ooh. What a day it's been. Thank you so much for joining me along on this journey. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of time. I definitely was over it and did not want to knit anymore until I got to the point where I only had like the toe left, and then all I wanted to do was just finish these socks. So let me know if you've ever knit a pair of DK socks in a day, or if you want to try this challenge. It would be impossible if my daughter was not in daycare. I will say that for sure. But I could maybe get through one sock. I almost got through one sock on the last time I did this challenge. So the fact that I did both socks, I'm super proud of myself, and it feels so good to finish. This is my 12th project for the Desert Vista Dye Works Monthly Sock Club, so that's taken care of. I finished the year out with that, so I'm really happy about that. I have a new pair of DK Weight Cozy socks in time for Christmas. I'm super excited about. Sorry, you can see Alfred. He's been like all over me today. I don't know, he's very snuggly. Like normally he's an affectionate cat, but he's like excessive today, like all up in my business. Hey kitty, you need some love, huh? Don't know what's up with him today, that he really needs my attention, but he's been like glued to my lap today. Thank you so much for joining me along as I worked on this project and did a different kind of a vlog. I don't know if you guys like these kind of challenge vlogs or like project vlogs as I share what I'm making. I have another one that's coming out with this Vlogmas, part of Woolberry Fiber Co.'s Book Society box. So make sure you keep an eye out for that and subscribe if you have not yet, so you can keep an eye out for all my new videos. I do have 12 videos coming out for the month of December leading up to Christmas to celebrate the 12 days of Vlogmas. I didn't think I could do a video every day. Some days would definitely not be interesting enough. I could do 12 videos of created content that I thought you might enjoy this time of year. So keep an eye out for my next video. And until then, happy making and happy Vlogmas. Bye!